Alright. And we're back with Batman Arkham Knight. As you all see, I have actually completed Batman Arkham Knight. I've actually completed every single one of them. Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, even the one that even the one that was made by Raven, not Rocksteady. Batman, what was it called? Shit. First one is Arkham Asylum. Second one is Batman Arkham City. Third one is Batman Arkham Origins. Dang, I almost forgot the name of it. That one wasn't actually made by the people that made the other three. So, Batman Arkham Asylum, made by Rocksteady. Batman Arkham City, the first one, and then the second one, Batman Arkham City, was made by Rocksteady. And then Batman Arkham Knight, also, this one right here, the one I'm currently playing, also made by Rocksteady. But the other one, Batman Arkham Origins, though, Batman Arkham Origins, that one, I think that one was when Batman was younger, and he was probably learning who everybody was for Arkham Origins. But that one was not made by Batman. That one was not made by Rocksteady. Now Arkham Origins, that one was actually made by Raven, another company, another brand that decided to make another Batman game. So yeah, I did still like Batman Arkham Origins. It was pretty cool. So that is true. I did still like it. But yes, it was different. Like the Batman Arkham series, the actual Arkhamverse itself, the ones that are made by Rocksteady, they were very amazing. They were amazing. It's still bad. They're still badass games even to this day. They're still badass games. Period. And I do like the way they made it. And then Batman Arkham Origins, that one was also cool in its own right, but it was different. It actually was different. For the Batman Arkham Arkhamverse, the actual true verse, they always introduce new things. So Arkham Asylum, of course, was only Batman Arkham Asylum, of course, only it was only played in the asylum. It was only it only stuck to the asylum. So Batman Arkham, hence the name, Batman Arkham Asylum. It only stuck to the actual institute. It only stuck to the institute, Arkham Asylum itself, the Asylum Institute. It only stuck to that building, so you weren't able to go anywhere else but that building. And then Arkham City, that's when they expanded it to, if I remember, Arkham City, I think was 3. If I remember right, I think Arkham City there was a few islands with Arkham City. There was actually a few islands that you were able to cross. So you were actually able to cross a bridge and go through each one of them and stop every single one of the villains. And then for some reason out of nowhere, a different company named Raven came out with Batman Arkham Origins, and that one was way different. That is true. That one was way different on its own right. It was still really good on its own right, because I did like it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. I liked it, but it was different on its own right as well. Like for Batman Arkham series, the true Arkham series, plus Batman Arkham Origins was also Batman Arkham Origins. That one had a different cast of voiceovers. That is one thing that is absolutely true. For the especially from what I found out, for the Arkhamverse, Batman Arkham Asylum, City, and Night for the three main ones. Those were voiced over by the classic and legends of the voice of DC Universe's Batman's and Joker was Kevin Conroy for the Batman, and Mark Hamill was for the Joker. Those are absolute legends in the DC Universe, period. Those are absolute legends. But they had different voiceovers for the Arkham Origins version from Raven, the company that created the Arkham Origins, which was Raven. Yeah, I think it was Raven. Those were different people. Those two. That game, it wasn't Kevin Conroy, and it wasn't Mark Hamill. I can't remember the names. I can't exactly remember the names on the people that voiced it, but it was not Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. That one was different. But I will say one thing I will admit is that they still did a badass fucking job on that game, period. Especially for the voiceovers, because everyone knows that for Batman fans and Joker fans, everyone knows that Kevin Conroy is the voice of Batman for the cartoons, for the TV shows, not the live action ones, but the DCAU, the DC animated universe. Most of those older cartoons, the older ones was Kevin Conroy for the Batman. So for the games, TV shows, and some of the movies, it was Kevin Conroy. And then for Joker, it was Mark Hamill. It was only the Arkham Origins one where they used someone else for both of the voice actors. For Batman and Joker, it was someone else. I just don't remember the names. But it was still cool on its own right. It really was. That game was still really good on its own right. And one main difference for that game is, besides the actors, voiceovers, is the fact that the Arkham Origins game, they didn't even use the Riddler clues, the question marks. They didn't even use Riddler clue, the Riddler itself, the question marks. Sorry, Riddler. They didn't even use the question marks, and you weren't even able to find the Riddler. So the thing is, it had its faults. That game did have its faults. That is true. It was good in its own right, but it also did have its faults. So one fault is that you couldn't even catch Riddler. Unlike these games, you were able to find everybody. On that one, you weren't even able to find the Riddler. You just found his data boxes. I think that's what they used it on that game, was data boxes. And then when you found all of them, like all these games, they have fucking damn near 400 Riddler clues, which is the most annoying part about these games, period. For the last one, for Arkham Origins, it was an actual question mark clue for the Riddler. That was actually cool about it. It was actual question mark. But yeah, that one had its own flaws as well. But like, I apologize again because I do tend to talk too much, but I just want to let you all know, if anybody actually wants me to play these games, so if anybody actually wants me to even go back to Arkham Asylum, alright, if anybody actually wants me to go back to Arkham Asylum and play those games and have fun and such, if anyone actually wants me to go back and play them, because I already played them all, I already did. Because the truth is, what I'm about to tell you, what I want to say is that I was able to download with the certain level of PlayStation Plus I have. I was able to download the Miles Morales Spider-Man for free, so I can actually play those, because I've never played the Spider-Man. So if I do play the Spider-Mans, it would be for the first time ever. It would actually be for the first time ever. I think I have watched the gameplay, but it's been a minute, so I don't think I've ever. So it's been a minute since I watched them, so it wouldn't be too bad. But those would be for the first time if I do play those. When I do, it'll be for the first time. And I will say, I will play the first Spider-Man first, the one that came out first. I don't like skipping games. I did that on accident for one game, which was BioShock. I did that on accident. I didn't mean to. I didn't realize until I beat the third one that there was 2 others that I had to play. So for the Spider-Mans, I don't want to play those. I don't want to play that new Spider-Man until I beat the first one. So that's why I haven't actually played Batman yet. That's why I haven't actually played the story mode. And as you can see, I do have easy and hard mode complete already. Even as you see, it's 240%. 200 would be for the completion of the story, but then the 40% would be completion of the expansion maps. They have expansion maps on here. That's what the 40% is, the expansion maps. So yes, I have actually played and completed every Batman game, all of them. So as you see, so I just have these 2 complete. I just have these 2 empty because, I mean, I did easy and a hard, so really wasn't any reason to continue. There wasn't any reason to keep playing these 2 if I already completed easy and hard mode. But like I said, for the viewers out there, for the people that do enjoy my videos, I appreciate I appreciate everyone that watches them. But I will say that if anybody actually wants me to play Batman, if they want me to, I will absolutely go back through each Batman game, starting with Arkham Asylum. I will go back through it if I have to. If anybody wants me to, I will absolutely go back through them. But you have to make sure that. But I want you all to let me know if you want me to. And as you see, the last time I played it, that's one time I played this one. Oh no, okay, never mind. So I guess for the date, let's just say if I had, I just realized what that means. So if I hadn't actually gotten back on the game and I haven't clicked in it to play it, these dates would have been further back. They actually would have been further back. As you see, I haven't actually gotten on the hard mode since December 30, since the end of the year, last year actually. I haven't actually clicked on hard mode since the end of the year. So that was like a week or 2 ago? Damn near, yeah, a week or 2 ago. So, I did step off these games for a while, but I did beat them like crazy. But that's the reason why I haven't actually played story mode for these Batmans, because I've already beaten them already. They're all beat. But like I said, if anybody wants me to actually play them, I know there's so many other YouTubers that have played them, so many YouTubers that played, like, completed everything. There are, that's the truth. But just asking the viewers, if you all want me to actually play these again, I will. You gotta make sure you let me know. Plus I like to start from the beginning as well, so if you want me to play them, I will, but I'll most likely will have to go back to the first one. I don't want to be playing I don't want to go through Arkham Knight and then go back to the first one and get the second one. It's too much. It will get complicated. Let's go and play this one. So yeah, if you all want me to play these games again, since I played them, but that's before I started recording for YouTube. I played these already, so if you all want me to play these again, let me know, and I will go back to the first one and I'll play them all again. It's like the Telltale series. I've already beaten the Telltale series so much. I played the Telltale series like I think a couple times. The only reason why I went back to it was to actually record for all of you. Oh. So that's why I play the Telltale series again. Plus the Telltale series don't actually last that long. Because the Batman games, they do last quite a bit, especially because there's a few small tedious things that you actually have to do in the games. You have to go on the ground, you have to do other, you have to do other certain things just to beat the game. Oh man, I thought. Nope, I was damn it, wrong buttons. Oh man, I was. Damn it, come on. Nope. I'm trying to. Never mind. What got him? There we go. Let's put him down. Get rid of the big guys. They're honestly annoying. The big guys are honestly the most annoying. Damn it. Oh, shit. Wow, I thought that was, the other dude was gonna grab me. I thought he actually successfully grabbed me. Something was behind. Give me a bear hug. That's what we're gonna go through. When you press circle and triangle on the controller, when your takedown is ready, because on the top left side it shows the multiplier that you're on, and when it's blue it means that you have to get a few more hits in. Then when it turns the color either red or yellow, or like it turns the color like red or orange, right there, that color. So the multiplier on the top left side, like yellow and orange together or something. When it turns that color, I can actually use takedown. See? Boom. Boom. So when it turns that color that I just showed you, you put a circle and square at the same time, it does an actual takedown on the guy. Period. But and that's what you use circle and triangle, that's what you use for the big guys. That big guy over there, so I gotta get it back up and I gotta use it on him. But then to get rid of like I just did with the so the shield, as you see Batman right now, that shield right above, so the shield that Batman is holding, if you look right above it, that shield right there that is right above the one that Batman is holding, that one is actually bent in half. Batman actually, I did the I guess not the takedown, but I did the weapon disarm. The weapon disarm. I did the weapon disarm. I guess you can call it that. So the one right above the one that Batman is holding on the screen. I'm not on a computer to show you with a mouse, but you see that you see that one that I'm talking about, hopefully. That one is the weapon, because as you see, you can use the shield as a weapon as well. That one is the weapon disarm. That one is the weapon disarmament. You can disarm these thugs and you can actually destroy the weapons that they use. That way they can't use it anymore. So for that, you have to actually push square and triangle. So circle is triangle to take down the thug himself, to knock him unconscious. Since Batman doesn't kill, knock him unconscious, break his bone or something, take him out of the actual fight period without killing him. But then to take away their weapons period, no matter what they have, whether it's the shield, the knife, the stun, the bat, whatever it is that you're using, you have to push square and triangle to actually take away and it's not just a disarm combo, it's a disarm and you can say disarm and destroy. So you can it disarms the thugs, takes it away, takes whatever weapon they have away, and he actually destroys it. Not like completely like where it doesn't exist anymore, but he just destroys it. He breaks the weapon itself. So for the shield, you push the square and triangle, it will actually bend the shield in half, because it's a car door, it's a vehicle door, but it will bend the shield in half, so the shield is no longer usable. For the knife, I don't know how it does it for the knife, but it is just a game after all. So the knife, he actually sort of hits, I guess his power, he hits it so hard that it sort of breaks the knife. It's just a game, so it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense, but like I said, it's a game, so it shouldn't make sense. But yeah, he hits it so hard, boom, with it, he hammer fist down on the knife so hard that it breaks it. So that knife is no longer usable. And then when the stun stick, he grabs it, he twists it, and he grabs it with his right hand, he twists it, does a right side rotation, he twists it right side, he stuns the person so that they can let the stun stick go, and then he pops it, breaks it in half. And that's basically that's how you actually disarm and destroy the actual weapon itself. So circle and triangle is to take down the thug, and that shield that Batman is actually using, that shield, it's technically still usable because I didn't disarm and destroy the weapon, but I just disarmed the thug, and I brutally knocked him out. As you see, I don't know how it didn't kill him. Something like that would kill a regular human, but I just knocked his ass out, and that shield is technically still usable. So technically any other thug can actually pick it up and use it again. So circle and triangle is to take out the thug, and square and triangle is to disarm and destroy the weapon itself. Disarm the thug and you destroy the weapon. The only one he doesn't take, and the only thing he doesn't take like from the thug's hand is the knife. He just breaks it right in their hand somehow. See that? So that shield is still able to be used until another thug picks it up. Oh man. So there, and then boom, got. Oh, and the gun. I almost forgot about the gun. So the gun, all he does, even though Batman does not use guns, period, Batman is still, so Batman, it wants to make sure he will never kill, so he never uses a gun. See right, the shield right in front of Batman, that shield is no longer usable. As you see, the direction Batman is pointing, that shield right in front of him, that was the shield I was talking about. That shield is no longer usable. Thugs cannot use it. Since it's a simulation, that shield is going to most likely disappear at some point. But the other one that I disarmed the thug from, that shield is actually able to be still used. Another thug can pick it up. But with the gun, with the actual gun that uses bullets, Batman does not like, he hates using weapons. That is the absolute truth. Batman does not use guns with bullets. But Batman is still open-minded, where he will still learn about the weapon itself, period. Batman will still learn about the weapon, on how it works, on how it works. He understands it and he respects it because it can still technically take a life, as you have the power to take a life. But the only reason why he learned about it and understood it is to actually know how to, as you see, take it apart right then and there in the fight within a few seconds. He is still open-minded enough to be able to know how to grab the gun within a few seconds. Any type of weapon any type of weapon that is used, most likely, I'm sure in the cartoons he destroys them. In the cartoons and the movies he destroys them, but as you see in the games, most of the time he cancels them out, or he will just literally take them apart, as you see right there. So that's what he does. That's what he does with the guns. He takes them apart. So that gun is no longer usable because the thug is not gonna. The Batman is going around beating the shit out of everybody. The thug is not gonna have enough time to be able to pick all the pieces up and literally put them back together. Plus, I don't think they're knowledge in that. The only person that is in charge of these thugs probably just bought the guns and gave them to the thugs, and that's it. They didn't care to show the thugs and like, all right, well, while Batman's attention is on everybody else, you have the chance to pick the gun up and put the pieces back together and be able to use it again. I doubt that the owner of these thugs, the leader of the thugs, I doubt he showed them that. So that weapon is now unavailable and no longer able to be used. That's the truth for that. Boom.
Let me charge you.
So take him out. The only way to take these guys out, the guys that are electrocuted like that, as you see, the only way to take those out is you don't electrocute them with your shotgun. You have to actually shoot them with your grapple gun. That's the only way that those guys will be. That's the only way that the electricity, as you see, the electricity around them will disappear. See, I disabled that thug from his knife and I destroyed some fucking hell. I don't know how he does that. If he just has that type of strength or something. Got that shield. Look. Boom. See, bent it in half, so that shield is no longer usable at all. So, took his gun away. Destroy this knife. Let me take out these medics. Ah. Oh man, he actually revived the medic. Sorry, that happens sometimes, so that curtain gets in the damn way. That shit gets on my nerves sometimes too. Like, damn it, curtain, get out the way. Boom. It wasn't even his. Oh, that's right. Damn it, I should have.
How many pieces do you want to be in?
Get his shield. That shield's no longer usable. See, so with that, when you, I'm always about to smash that dude in his head. So when you actually, there's two types of takedowns you can do that doesn't involve destroying the weapon. So circle and triangle will take out the thug without destroying the weapon. But with the knife dudes, so when you see the yellow on top of the knife dude, the knife thug, you actually what you call it, you make sure to counter it the way I do. So circle and triangle will take the thug out without destroying the knife, but also parrying the knife dude when he has the yellow above his head, the yellow counter alert above his head. You activate that and you go through that whole thing. that actually also takes out the thug. There's two ways to take out the thug without destroying the weapon, which is circle triangle, and you counter with that where the yellow alert above his head. That's another way to actually take out the thug without destroying the weapon as well. That's the second way to do it. Boom. Oh, I still took his weapon out though. So see, like that, the way I countered, I parried his attack, and then I'm about to knock him out. But the knife, when he drops it, it's still technically usable. So one of the other thugs can still pick it up and use it. As you see right there, if you can really see it right there. So the knife is still usable. Another thug can still pick it up. The only reason why I also came back, just so you all know, I'm not trying to call someone out. This is just to inform all of you. Because someone watched my gameplay. Damn, I missed that one. The last one. I missed the last flash. Someone watched my video of the other gameplay that I did, which I appreciate. Everyone that watches it. Someone watched and they asked me a question that, because I guess the certain updates that Batman gets, the Batman games, that I guess I was fighting a bit slow. Not because I was slow, but because I chose to. He said I was fighting a bit slow, and if the update that Batman got made Batman's gameplay slow. So the only reason why I came back on here was just to if that certain individual watches my video again, this is basically to show you that, as you see, as you see, Batman game, the game itself has not gotten slow. It was just me. I chose to fight a little bit slow. I chose to actually fight. Damn, everybody got a knife. I chose to actually fight a bit slow. But as you see, the Batman game is not slow whatsoever. It's pretty quick. Sometimes I will admit sometimes there are certain times when the game doesn't actually, oh man, I thought I had it right there. There's a few times where the game doesn't exactly even let me, for some reason, there are certain moments in the game where it doesn't actually, like if I catch a counter, or if I thought I had gotten a successful counter, the game for some reason doesn't give it to me all the time. Like, oh man, I thought I had that. The game may not always give it to me sometimes, rare times, but other than that, yeah, this game is not slow. Oh, that one. The game isn't slow. Just so the individual that asked me that, that commented on my video, asked me that, just so you know, this game is not slow. It's only slow because I was moving a little slow on the game. I decided to. But now you can, as you see, you can move faster. As you see, you can possibly even move so fast to where, if you can move so fast to where you can literally avoid every knife slash. If you move fast enough, you can possibly avoid. Oh, damn, I don't know how he didn't get me there. If you're fast enough, as you see, you can avoid every knife slash. You don't even have to push the counters. Oh man, that was a cheat right there. This game cheated. I thought I had the combo ready till I was able to activate one of the actual combos, the disarm combo, because I was going to use a disarm combo to take out the shield guy, that one that was right next to me. I was about to use it to take him out, and for some reason it didn't give it to me. I was like, oh man. So certain instances like that where it's like it's like almost not fair. I know I'm fucking beasting at this game, but it's like it's almost not fair. It's like, oh, I thought I caught that. Like, damn, this game cheated me for a second there. It's like, goddamn, you freaking cheated me. Oh, he got me there. Okay. But yeah, that's the only reason why I came back on here for the moment. Was to show the certain individual that commented on my video that asked, that wanted to know something. That's the only reason why I came on here, so I can show him. So, sir, if you are actually watching, if you do watch this video, I'm gonna retry it. So if you do rewatch this video, you see that the game actually has not gotten slow. The only reason why I guess the other video you thought it was slow was because of me. I may fight at a sort of slower pace, like like at times I may fight at a slower pace. I just don't feel like moving that fast. But as you can see, everybody. As you can see, no, the game is not slow. As you can see, the game is not slow. It's still pretty quick. Boom, got him. Oh, I didn't know there was a big guy right there. Shit. Missed the first slice. Yeah. Yeah, take him out. Those big guys with the big knives on them, they're actually the easiest to take out. They're actually easier than the other guys with no knives. Ah, damn it. Nope. That's what's taking you. They're a gun out. Let's fight. I'm trying to take the shield, but it's nice out. This game doesn't always catch what I want to catch, because this game doesn't always catch what I want to catch sometimes, because so since when the knife guy is right in front of you, you mean to take out the, like you mean it, the M-E-A-N, that word mean, you actually mean to take out the gun with the guy, the actual gun with the guy. You mean to take him out first. That's what I mean to take him out first, is him. But because of the fact that a knife is technically still a weapon as well, so when the knife guy is right in front of you, instead of taking the gun guy out, it takes the knife guy out. That's one thing I don't like about this game, is that it doesn't take out the one that you want until, as you see, sometimes it gives you the alert like, oh, you better watch it. This guy is cocking his gun. He's about to shoot you. And that is the main and only time that that the game itself and Batman will actually ignore. He will ignore the knife guys and the shield guys. He will ignore everyone else. When you push the buttons, when you're ready and you push the buttons, he will ignore everybody else and go straight for the gun. That's the only time that works in your favor. Other than that, whenever the gun guy isn't actually ready to shoot, and you try to take him out, you point in his direction, it still takes out whoever's in front of you. That's one thing I don't like about it. But it's alright, it is what it is. And in a way, it still helps you in its own way, because you're still taking out a certain thug. You're still technically taking out a thug's weapon. Technically, so even if you're not trying to take out the thug with the knife, you're still technically taking someone out, so it's kind of alright. So take the knife. See, I wanted to get the gun because he was right there, but again, he got the knife. That might be there. Yeah, there you go. Now I got this gun. Nope. Oh, wrong button. So I pushed the wrong two buttons, so I took him out instead. So technically that gun is technically on the floor and it is still available for use. So I have to technically wait for a thug to pick it up, and then when at some point when my actual thing is ready, the times multiplier, I keep forgetting. forgetting what the shit's called. The times multiplier. Once it's ready, and once the thug has picked up that gun, I can actually go back to that same gun for whoever has it and take it from the thug and take it apart. So that gun is technically still available to be used. They just have to pick it up, which they will in a few moments, and then I can go back and get it once my multiplier is ready. I'm trying to catch that guy right there. There we go. I think someone already picked it up, so got it too. Nice. Got that gun too now. Think. Oh no, I see another one. I thought all the guns were out, but his gun is still there. He's about to shoot, but nope, stopped him. So then another gun, apparently. That guy just picked up a gun as well. Oh, he got me. Damn. Oh, there's another gun. And here now we've got stun sticks here. So check out. Boom, see? He broke that stun stick, so that stun stick is no longer usable now. About to take his gun out. There we go. Boom. Oh man. Oh shit. Got me there. Okay, got his gun. Enough with the electricity. Oh, I'm trying to get one of the other. Goddamn. Can you get the right weapon? Okay, that's good right there. Yeah, we can't use that. Alright, can you use enough with the stupid electricity? Jeez. The wrong guy. What? Hell? Oh, weird. God damn. I like how hard and how rough he fights too, Batman. I love that. I love that. He's brutal with it. He's absolutely brutal. And even Damian Wayne, if anybody has played the second Injustice game, even Damian Wayne actually caught it. So you rather not kill these thugs, but so you won't kill these thugs, but you would rather like beat them to brain damage, which technically Damian wasn't wrong. Because yes, Batman does do that. But even then, I can see how even that, I would even allow that, because if you decide to break the law and do things that you're not supposed to do, in a way, getting beat practically to death, brain damage, your bones getting broken, I would think at some point in your life, let's just say that you were doing it for some time, at some point in your life, I would think that after a while you were like, man, I'm tired of getting my butt whooped by Batman. Every time I work for one of these so-called supervillains, something happens, Batman finds us. I got beat by Batman so many times throughout the years. I'm tired of getting beat up. You know what? I'm finally gonna change my ways. You would think that so much brutality from Batman would most likely, or maybe change the ways of some of the thugs. You would think so, but who knows? Who actually knows? And let's just say in the real world, so let's exit the DC universe. Let's exit Batman's world. Thank God, you got me. Exit Batman's world. In the real world, technically, oh, I thought it was two people. In the real world, that really wouldn't even happen. So the way, like, that kind of thing doesn't happen in the real world because there technically is no actual vigilante in the real world. Maybe not that people know of, and maybe not that I know of. Who knows? But I doubt that there's any kind of vigilante out there that is actually that has built himself up like the Batman in any kind of way. Built himself up and is actually built himself up, taught himself everything he needs to know, went through the training. I doubt that there's someone out there like that. Because if that's the case, the truth is, I think crime in any city, in every city, would have actually most likely went down. I think crime would have definitely went down. Most likely. Drugs and such drugs and stuff that is being sold in schools and whatnot. I think that would most likely stop. Drug dealers would, if there was a real actual villain, if there was an actual vigilante in real life that was actually going around and stopping thugs and drug dealers, like someone like Batman, if he was real, people can become him, but let's just say if he was real, I think drugs would not be sold as much. I think that's the truth. Drugs would most likely not be sold as much. Damn, I was hoping that Batman would do what he usually does and jumps out of the way to attack someone else. Because sometimes Batman does that to where I can actually avoid, as you see I just avoided that, I can actually avoid certain attacks by Batman jumping through a hole to a thug which is like 10 feet away. And I can sort of save myself from losing the multiplier. Right. That's what I do my best to rely on sometimes. It doesn't happen every time, but sometimes it will. So yeah, for that, just like I said, for that certain individual that asked if Batman is getting slow because of the way I was playing, no, the Batman, as you see, it's not slow at all. It never is slowed down. The only reason why that one was slow, that gameplay, is because I was deciding to play a bit slow. But as you can see, I can just quit too. I don't know what kind of and if you still think this is slow, just saying, I'm not disrespecting that guy either. If you still think this is slow, then I wonder what fast was really like. That's what I'm actually curious on. If this is still a bit slow, I wonder what fast was like. I wonder what fast was. Just saying. I'm actually curious. When did that play? That's fun, man. I miss playing these games. As you see, my high score is actually 1,000,000 points. That's what as you see, so the score I got this time is over 200k. But my actual best score is what do you call it? What do you say? 6 figures. So my actual best score was in the 7 figures. So I did get that, the best score. I did get that score some time ago. I got that score like when I first started playing this game, and I beat it, and I went on to the combat area. I actually did work on getting the score over 1,000,000. I wanted to do that, prove to myself that I can actually get the hang of playing Batman, get really good at it, and boom, get a big ass score. But for some crazy reason, I don't know how it happened, I don't know what happened, for some crazy reason, when I stopped playing Batman, because I was playing it so much. That's the truth. I was playing Batman so freaking much that when I stopped playing Batman, alright, when I actually stopped playing Batman, period, I stopped playing Batman because I played it so much, gave myself a break. When I actually came back to Batman after a month or so, after a few months, I came back to Batman. And for some reason, it's weird, but for some reason, I felt like for some crazy reason, I felt like my skills, or well, I should say the know-how, the knowledge of playing these games, I knew that didn't go out, because as you see, I still know how to play. I still know what buttons do what. I still know most likely most or all of the takedowns. But for some reason, the skill to be able to get up to that height, to even possibly pass my best score, for some reason, the skill, for some reason, like my skill to play this game, for some reason, it sort of left me. I don't know how or why that happened, but as I played Batman so much when I first got on it, I was beasting at the game, of course, but then I took a break from it because I was playing it so freaking much, and I beat all the games, so I took a break. When I came back, my skills for this game actually, like, they sort of went lower. It sort of went lower. And what I was trying to do is, at some point when came back, what I was trying to do is play to try and get that skill back up to be able to even reach the best score again, to reach the seven-figure score again. But for some reason I couldn't get it. I don't know why. When I came back, I tried, but for some reason I can't get that. I can't get that skill again. I don't know why. I can't reach that skill to where I'm reaching seven figure for the number. I can't reach that score. I can't reach that skill again for some reason. I can't get it. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah. So when you see me come back on and I'm getting small scores in the 100,000s area, it's just, I just play to have fun, because for some reason my skill to get 1,000,000 points for some reason just diminished. It sort of left me for some crazy reason somehow. I'm not sure how that happened, but it did for some crazy reason. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here. I know it hasn't been the full hour, but like I said, the only reason why I came on this, and this is just combat. It's not like I'm playing the actual story mode, because if I was playing the story mode, then yeah, I would be hitting the hour. And for Batman itself, for the Batman story mode, it's a really long story, so for Batman story mode, I would most likely make these videos. If I was playing Batman, the story mode, the videos would actually be 2 hours. The only reason why I'm not going too far with these playthroughs is because I'm just playing the combat. I'm not really playing that hard. I'm not playing that much. But if I was playing the story mode, the videos would actually be around like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. The videos would actually be longer, because I'm actually playing the story mode, about to have fun with it. But yeah, because it's combat, I'm just letting it be around either lower or higher than an hour, so around it. So right now I got lower for this one, but yeah, I gotta play the story mode in order to reach an hour and a half, 2 hours. I gotta play the story mode instead to have a long game. And and to be honest with you, that's even if you guys want that long of a video. I don't actually know how, for the people that watch my videos, I do appreciate it, but I don't know what length of video y'all prefer. So for anybody that watches my videos, which I do appreciate, I don't know if y'all like when the videos are 30 minutes, when the videos are 45 minutes, my videos are an hour. I actually don't know, because I haven't actually had any feedback on that. So me making the videos at an hour, that's where I'm actually keeping them at for the time being, until someone from my viewers comments and asks to make these videos a certain amount of time. That's why I make them an hour. I feel like an hour would be a good time to end it. So, but since this is combat, I'm not hitting the full hour. But yeah, that's the reasons for me not hitting an hour on certain videos. But then when I'm playing a whole new game, yeah, I will go an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I will definitely expand the time if I have people in my stream talking to me in the comments. If someone was actually talking, then yeah, I would of course play for another hour. So I would go 2 hours. But ooh, models. I did that game right there. I did download that game like probably a couple hours ago. Damn, that's like it went slow. I did download Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. So you all know, you all seen it. I did download it, so I'll get on that game at some point as well. I will. But yeah, like I said, if anybody wants me to actually play these Batman games again, I will. You just have to let me know, and I'll even go back to the first one. That way I can play them, I can have fun. And I apologize if I don't get to max completion, because which I still would strive to it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it off right here though. But yeah, any comments that y'all like to leave down in the commentary, anything y'all like to say, let me know. Don't hesitate. I'm always open to hearing what anybody has to say. So even if it's a comment that my gameplay is horrible, that y'all don't like my gameplay, that's fine. Honestly, I will accept those as well. You're giving me your actual truth that you don't enjoy my gameplay, you don't like it. That's fine. Any comments? That's why I left the comment section open, and I left the comments to where you can even say anything bad about my videos. It's fine. I am not opposed to that comment. So thank you for watching my videos, and I appreciate that, and I will end it off right here. So bye bye.